Dative case part 2. So in the last video, I gave you the magic letters to put with the dative case. So masculine neuter got an M, feminine got an R, and I've saved an entire video for plural. Plural gets an N. I realize that you may be thinking about the accusative case, that masculine got that N in the accusative. That's still good. But when you have plural things and they're indirect objects, aka dative case, they do get an N at the end. So I've highlighted this with new. Now, I'm going to be talking more about this rule in just a minute. So take a look at the sentences I've got here. You'll notice that I have some random red N's that I've put in here. So I've basically just given you some sample sentences to show you how this actually works. So, first one, wir schenken unseren Eltern einen Hund. We're giving to our parents a dog. Now, you know that this is an indirect object, so we've got svid here, subject, verb, indirect, direct, svid. The parents, to our parents, is who we're giving a dog, to them, so that's why it's indirect. Now, parents are plural, die Eltern. So we're going to have to put that N right here. That's why it's in red, just to highlight it to let you know, hey, this is the dative case. This is an indirect object. Now, if you'll look at my rule here, it says also add N to the end of the noun if it doesn't already have one. Eltern already has an N. A lot of plural German nouns do have an N at the end. So if it already has an N, don't worry about it. You're fine. This is one of those where the N is already there. So we really don't have much more to do here. We can just move on to our next one. Nummer 2. Sag den Kindern, sie sollen nach Hause gehen. Tell the children, tell to the children, dative case, they should go home. Okay, now I've got my red N here and here. Say to the children. Children is plural, so we know we're going to have that N there. Say to the children. Sagen Sie den Kindern. Now, normally when you see the word children, it looks like this. Kinder. Well, this is where this rule actually comes into play. Add N to the end of the noun if it doesn't already have one in the dative case. Well, Kinder does not end with an N, so that's why I've had to add that right here. Sag den Kindern, say to the children. Nummer 3, der Mann kauft seinen Freunden eine Pizza. The man buys his friends a pizza. So, svid. So, to his friends, they're the ones receiving this action. They're the ones receiving the pizza. So, normally when you see the word friends, it looks like this, Freunde. That is friends, plural. It doesn't have an N. But we know that's an indirect object, so it's got to have an extra N at the end of Freunden. And also my, gosh, I can't think of the word here, personal pronoun adjective has an N at the end of it because we know that plural gets an N there. So der Mann kauft seinen Freunden eine Pizza. Okay, that's it for now. Tschüss.